going to be the hardest team to, like, one of the hardest, if not the hardest, them and Vitality, to take a win on. But would tell a lot, and it's making this game very interesting to watch. We'll see where it goes. Astralis really pulled away on Vertigo, but there's no telling what this map has in store for us.
There's chickens everywhere. There's like 6 of them over here in apartments, man. But there's no CTs. No, they're all outside of the apps. Right here on short side. One underneath the balcony. niko getting curious here. He could walk into the angle of dupreeh. Looked like he wanted to try and catch a man in mid. And, well, he's got 2 kills before he goes down. Now it's kennyS at bat. Device and Magisk. Oh, Nexa, that's a big pickup from behind. Takes the 2-man advantage into a third, as Magisk is all that's left. At half health, he tries to deal with Nexa.
Watch NaVi sometimes, CT Inferno. I won't lie to you. But well, G2 used to be a team.
There are early days.
Similarly.
Plenty of time to still make mistakes. We'll see if that comes into fruition. Right now, we've got Astralis walking up banana, and of course, G2 have conceded it. They were peeking down early, but backed up slightly. Still a crossfire set between niko and Nexa. They just threw a smoke grenade down, but Astralis looked to do the exact same thing, it seems.
Nobody's cheating over on the CT side, plus they have mid control, so rotation's a bit laggy here for a G2. This is a very, very good point in the round for Astralis. 40 seconds up and no rotations in sight. They did peek, but G2, they're not brave enough to make a move. It'll come down to this hold.
Yeah, they're inside of the fire. Nexa is going to trade one back. Hanging on, swapping guns, into the M4, he goes. 20 shots in the magazine, good enough for a follow-up, and dupreeh's gonna try to chase him. Nexa doing substantial damage. Device still stands on 80. Bomb to the back of the site, and kennyS tries to... where he lost his head, so... Really cool, really cool.
Really cool.
So cool, so modern. Very Danish. zywoo, he's dead. He's just looking to hold the apartments in the first, or not first, but following gun round of Astralis. It's already the 5v4. Easy pickup, but again, kind of a lagging rotation through arches, and with kennyS being taken down low, we get that utility usage out of the B player. Now G2 are starting to sprint over, trying to come give niko a helping hand. niko, he doesn't have much help because kennyS is already so low. Molotov's moving forward from the CT spawn. dupreeh is forced out of the barbecue pit, and Hunter, well, he's boosted up just in the nick of time. Takes down a player as smoke fades. Man advantage here for G2. No bomb plant yet, and poor Device stuck back behind Nubox.
Oh, sliver of an angle here versus Quad. Yeah, but they maintain numbers. The molly does nothing, and this bomb is stranded. Oh, look at this rotation.
This is huge.
But Almanac, he's too sharp. He's watching the flank here, and they've got enough staff on the site at this point. They don't even have to worry about that. And they just kind of have a gap where Device could have potentially walked off of Quad.
Yep.
But it doesn't seem to affect the CT setup at all.
No.
Even though the information isn't there.
The thing is, Hunter gave up the angle. Oh, dupreeh, that's a big pickup. And now Hunter, you can still see him kind of pulled in 2 directions. He was watching Device, who waited so long before making his move. dupreeh and Device absolutely milking this mid-round moment. Let's see if Amanek can pull up with the clutch. Doesn't have a kit currently on him. He's got bodies and kits ahead. Device still over towards Nubox, giving up a bit of a shot. dupreeh now can turn his attention around. And Amanek's gonna get called into the open. He rounds the corner, gets the first, and that's substantial damage. 3 health. All the Device has left needs to be... Start here on Inferno. He's going to move over to the A site off of the back of this one.
You call it. How many kills?
2.
2, okay. And the rounder?
Astralis win, and he saves.
Okay.
He's going to get boosted here on the head of Amanek. dupreeh already kind of whizzing shots by. Ooh, that's a nice one. Right into Glaive as he jumps into the top of ramp. So Kenny in with 1 to kick this off. Obviously not a retrievable weapon for the rest of his team, so he still has a lot of work to do. A lot. He's playing over on Arch side now, and of course 3 members of G2 on the B site. Yep. But it is Amanek with the Deagle, right? If anybody else is supposed to get a kill, it could be this sidearm.
Yeah, they're playing pretty scared right now, but they keep numbers.
Kenny's peeking down mid, and he got himself a second. Amanek, he's not been checked. Oh, this is perfect! Amanek! G2's money's on the line right here in the 10th. And Astralis dodge a bullet with that bomb plant, come in with a nice bolstered buy. This is very much a chance for them to jackknife the half back in their favor. We'll see. Sizing up the A site, but yet again, G2 kind of playing Amanek up on Balk, 1 man inside of Library, no longer forcing the issue close to middle or boiler. And these smoke grenades over top from Astralis create space. They create a bit of ambiguity. G2 not sure what exactly is going on.
Yeah, but they're so... This is what I was talking about, you know? Like, don't play scared, don't play scared. They have no plans to retake top banana, no plans to retake lane. They literally don't have arch, they don't have any vision on the team. They're gonna be scared. Oh, they come back through lane, actually. Glaive goes 1 for 1 with them. kennyS in a tight spot, but the good flash from himself ends up netting a kill. 3v3, and the rotations start to come over. Almanac, how scared are you, man?
We've got to see him do something. Other than those Deagle kills, he hasn't provided much in terms of pit holds. Such a crucial player. Now's his chance. Gets 1 kill, dives into the cover, can't quite get it. So damn close, but it falls onto the shoulders of Nexa. 5 seconds to spare. Matches cleared, and zywoo Astralis with 11 HP. He's dived back behind the column. Molly forces him into the open, and Nexa wins the clutch.
Way to save the day. Another heroic effort by another G2 member. That's so nicely done from Nexa. And yeah, no, they're going for the Verdict Pro stack, but oof, they do it in awkward timing. No cover, Glaive peaks.
Yeah, and that's going to allow for them to come out from balcony. Kenny with no armor gets himself one kill, and
the blast on!
No armor, and he still holds the line, but he can't quite get that quick scope. And now the smoke can be thrown by Glaive, blocking off vision from niko, and giving Astralis another A-site post plant. Awkward timing for that boost as Astralis round the corners of middle. The full belts of utility here for niko and Nexa. Did they take this chance? Did they run this retake? They still got time to make it work. Bomb at the halfway point.
Oh, they've got a utility, so much utility to dump for the amount of time left over, plus the pit players. It looks like they're going to try to get this damage in, and they do get the kill. Can they move forward off of this? Figuring out how to use their utility. Molotovs come out. One on the side defends, and the other in pit maintains the crossfire. No chance for niko.
Nah, he's just going to let this bomb pop. Hopes not to go down with it.
And what will be the opening play? We've got some deep Molotovs coming in. Device trying to cheat his way up to the top of Banana. They push it in his position, but he doesn't get two this time. He doesn't get any, in fact. Hunter will win, and from there, just recede from the Banana.
That's all they wanted.
And he's also one of the A players, so B remains fortified in terms of HP and numbers.
Really looked to me like Hunter didn't have vision. So much inside of that smoke, but gets away with it. Now it's up to Glaive to try and take it back. There's 3 Ts here, but Glaive very far ahead. Look at him go inside of the site. Nexa coming out from CT with a double kill to his name. Everyone other than Xyp9x is slain, and it's all on the Clutch King. G2, very strong position to take away a 9th CT round and gun for that double.
And stopping that B aggression, very nice as well. Oh, Device gets tagged through Magisk.
Damn, Kenny. Putting up the damage. Taking names today on Inferno. The top fragger for G2 here as this half comes to a close. No answer yet from Astralis. Looking like a 5-10 half unless Glaive slips through arches. He has found timing. Kenny's not watching. Kenny, he's going to fall victim to this. And how much more can Glaive scoop away from G2?
This is where you need to retake lane on CT side.
Yep.
Your arch is taken over.
Ooh, a chance, but niko hits the headshot. Puts a close to that one. Xyp9x, he's going to get himself a bit of success still towards the A site again. We've got one man over towards Pit and Amanek. And yet arches remain open. Because of Glaive's expedition through the CT spawn, they've got a choice to make. Amanek, ooh, tight duel versus Xyp9x. Low HP for the 2 players. Pops the chicken and Device. Throws the flash.
Rounds.
Undoubtedly.
But I mean, they're a team full of skill.
I think we saw those in that mic'd up segment just now. The amount of pressure in those 1v1s, that's why they're popping off, because they know how close this was.
And they, it's honestly, I had more questions about their CT side than their T side. I'm looking forward to their T side a lot. So we'll see, you know, Astralis will still be an equivalently potent threat in the second half on their CT side, but yeah, we have no idea where this game is going to take us. But what a banger of a third map it's been so far. Everyone playing back in their positions. G2 begged to make a decision, but no matter how much time they spend, it doesn't seem like they're going to get any more information that can influence where they go. Hunter just lining up the God Flash for B, and niko wrapping towards Arch. He'll spot the Vice. Maybe this will be the first duel of the rounds. Ooh, okay, well, clear victor right there.
Clean little headshot. Here comes the pop into the B site. CT's giving up some real estate, definitely. Xyp9x fades back beyond coffins. Glaive's here with him. And this bomb's gonna go down. So we've got a man advantage for Astralis with 0 kits on the play.
Yeah, they've got someone holding Banana, lots of HP, and pretty good spots.
Smoke goes over top, so that's gonna kind of cancel out Hunter in terms of holding off on the CT cross. Pressure on Amanek. He hears many footsteps coming through construction, and we've got G2 sitting in the backside. Kenny S catching a kill, and a second into Glaive. He's been so good, and now Hunter emerges through the smoke, so G2 about to take this second pistol. Dupree has no...
Astralis are going to properly, you know, throw attempts at it very often. Here's one right now. G2 waiting it out, trying not to get naded. Some counterplay from the Ts, just to entertain the CTs a little bit. Maybe draw out a bit more utility if they can. All the while, they go and take on Halls with Hunter and one other. The CTs feel confident about what they've thrown down so far. And the Ts, they haven't tested this at all. It seems like they'll just move kind of directly into a full A attack. Device gets some information on that arch peak. Racket control is 1 temporarily here for G2. And it seems no decision has been made just yet. niko, how curious is he getting? Just about to turn that corner.
Ooh, nice flash. Great timing there for Astralis. Taking down Hunter with Zero chance of a response. They've got niko still sizing up the B site. Device here's this. Good dig. Great damage. Aminek and Kenny, after killing Nexa, both taken down to the sub 30 HP. Glaive tucked inside of the CT spawn gets wrecked. He lands a little bit more damage onto Aminek. Maybe niko can take control of the situation. He has to clear second oranges, and he misses his chance. Now that wide swing denies the bomb plant. Had he hit the headshot, that molly down. And, ooh, Nexa burnt to a crisp. Device almost gets back at it with another, but Aminek jumping around these corners with the MAC-10, and the B site is wide open. Flashes come through from the CT spawn, and Aminek now has to plant this bomb. He will get it in time, barely. As the Molotov and fire spread, it's 2 CT frags coming back. Hunter eats the flash, and that pushes this onto the shoulders of Kenny S. We know he has some clutch in him, but Dupree popping up over coffins as Kenny crosses to the corner, and they've got the retake under wraps.
Wow, it's crazy how maybe that guard, you've got to fight for every single inch. Dupree running down mid with the ferocity and putting together a nice spray to take Nexa out. Device combines with him, gets a kill, and is able to potentially fall back. It looks like he was about to get hunted down, but finds a way out.
Yeah, ate a flashbang there on the chase, so G2 weren't able to extend into Device. He's got a little bit more of a comfort zone now with the smoke up. Man advantage for Astralis, looking to tie this game at 11-all.
Hunter could not help at all. Glaive out here, sitting at the coffins. And it looks like we've got the feeling, right, from zipix. He already knows what the plan of action is. Aminek mollying down as they run out.
Tons of damage being done here by Glaive. Frag on the mark. Fire on the feet. Zipix on the smoke. And just a bit more utility damage here. Glaive takes the boost up, and
Good opening kills. Actually, next up from the back lines, that hooks him up. And the AG, very slightly does some damage, but the 5v4 means more than anything else. That was
Device,
through the wall.
What the heck?
And now they're gonna go for the double peek. Oh, it doesn't actually result in a kill. Device's eyes go crossed. They come up the halls quickly. The rest of the Thieves are gonna join him. Magisk is all alone. He gets put in the dirt.
G2, a near flawless round here. As they shut down that initial banana control, go right back at that A site. Flash was fantastic. And the follow-through, that double peek onto Device, good stuff. You know, I think that, like, the shots through the wall could have indicated to him the warning sign, because if somebody's in that room, then it means they're already primed for a double peek. You've got a player on the right side of the hallway, and moments later, sure enough, it comes straight at him. No kill from the sniper of Astralis, and G2 tied right back at 12. Their first round since the pistol.
That's good. I mean, they extinguish the flame. It looks a very confident round. They get away with a small thing in the second. Questions about what comes next. You know, here's a position where there is a gap in the timing where G2 could try to punish, but Astralis, I think they feel comfortable holding their grenades. G2 do take a little bit more time than most teams in these spots, and you don't want to go for the retake of information too quickly in that position, because then you're not going to do it twice, right? Flash retake to the top of banana. I think there's always also the play that niko can make where he just takes a dry duel at the top of B into the site. He might be able to find one. Oh, the Priest has some pressure put on him.
Yep, Magisk too, but he stays silent. Aminek's already out on balcony, and there is where Magisk will stop him. There's another player to come out soon enough, and Magisk's gonna throw down that smoke preemptively. Flash goes high, doesn't peek around it. No kills come in until Device finds Kenny. And now G2 down to the 2v4. 20 seconds, they may just have to save. They don't really have what it takes to completely rebuy in the next one, so 2 guns will make the difference. Non-consecutive round wins for G2 yet again.
Wow, what exactly happened there? Well, they, like, come out to fight Dupree. I'm actually shocked that Dupree even gets one. He eats the flash like it's his favorite meal. Like,
it's the third smoke thrown from Astralis here at the top of banana. So, very successfully burning a minute off of the clock.
They're trying to put some pressure on A just so that somebody takes a risk on the B site, but
there it is.
See what happens.
5 HP for niko. He's gonna pick up the kill, but he barely stands at this point. And Device, who's been on point, looking to lock down middle. Kenny S on the other side, not with his op.
Yeah, they got a wrong read. It's Device alone.
And a heavy apartments presence. This could be everything here for G2. Device, he's gonna have to turn his attention. Gets the deagle kill blind, but then comes Kenny in from mid. It's Dupree with a kill. Over towards pit, though. A player slips through. And therefore, the bomb plant also in their back pocket. Kenny kills Glaive as he's forced forward, and it all falls to Magisk. We tied at 11. We tied at 12, and now we tie at 13.
Yeah, the rounds exchange hands continuously, and it's another one that's just so strange, right? Like, the tactic doesn't work out too well. It comes down to just this pure duel between zipix and niko, and as soon as they win that, Glaive gets the idea, okay, it's probably going to be the B hit. That's just a blind gamble. It's not correct, but it was earned because of the kill that G2 won. And then It just comes down to the fact that Device, he gets isolated, he gets flashed, so he can't even fight back. He's lucky to get the one deagle kill that he did.
Upon buys. Still some cash in the coffers for Magisk after this one. But everything's getting shaky here. The nitty-gritty begins. Oh, very quick from Kenny, trying to find a target on Banana, and he takes it. Falls back with 14 HP. Yet another round, like last time, where G2 take that 5v4, but barely keep their 5th man up.
Lucky to have that be the opper, and seriously, there are entire halves where Kenny will go without opping, so it's a rarity to see that, and that's an interesting way to use it. He knows he's going to get naded down low, trying to go for that. But these are the risks you love to see G2 take with the talent that they have, again. Astralis might have the better system slightly, and oh no, a smoke actually gets blocked. That could have gone to Moto. This could change things up. They can't let it shake them, though. Xyp9x, he'll get pushed out of position a little bit. I'm gonna come through the smoke to fight him. Xyp9x adjusts, but Nexa takes him down in the trade.
Dupree over towards the pit. He stops it. Device in the corner. He cowers. And Nexa's gonna take down his head. It's a 2v2 instead, with Dupree still towards that pit. Dupree above and beyond for Astralis, as he sits on 23 kills. And he's gonna go ahead and step out into the open. Magisk throwing his incendiary as Dupree gets another kill. niko's taking it down to the 1v1. And Dupree's in the open. 41 health.
Both teams need it.
And niko needs to reload. Dupree's back into the pit. He's got a little bit of cover. He's got a little bit of time, but he doesn't have the kit. And niko just let him equalize the health. Now Dupree's on the back of the bomb site. Still no kit. And Dupree, he taps it once. Coming in with the kill, but not with the time. Astralis sit back. Tidbit of damage with the nade versus Device, but he stays posted on the angle. And he's got Xyp9x right behind him, hanging on to that smoke grenade for the moment he shoots. Let's see it. Device with one, jumps up, gets chased back by Amanek. Xyp9x here in the corner, looking for more than one. Mac 10, good for the double, a triple! The MP9 goes big! And Hunter, well, he's still here up close on smoke. And his entire team just died.
There's one thing that Nexa can do where he stands out as an IGL is call a good strat on a half-buy.
Dupree gets aggressive. Dupree's gonna go right down into the T-ramp, kills Kenny, and Amanek's not ready. 3 kills from Dupree. No respect given as he takes them down. Hunter with the only bit of a saving grace, but Nexa loses face, and Hunter is all that remains. As quick as they come in with the buy, it gets denied, and Hunter has to walk away to lick his wounds. This is it, man. They tried it.
I'm so sad. We didn't even get to see what the utility was going to do.
No chance.
What the strat was to set up. They were all in position in ult, and immediately Astralis shut it down.
The disrespect.
The perfect counterplay.
Runs right at him. And I love the fact that it's Dupree just boiling over with confidence. That took him to 28 kills on this 3rd map.
He's top 10.
And proving it tonight. Hunter upgrades into the... Oh, AK. Hits him with the 1-tap.
There's no way he can win this round.
You want to bet on that?
Sure.
Okay. Safe bet, to be fair. But he did get that 2nd kill with 76 HP. He would need the ace and a 1v4 to see what they wanted to do, because it's a similar buy here in the 30th. See if G2 can pull it out of the hat. Device posted with the op on mid, misses the flick.
Okay.
And falls back.
That does open up space a little bit. They're actually coming up quick. Oh, Device tracks one.
And a second with Dupree in the mix as well. Device locks this down. G2, they give us a hell of a run here on Inferno, taking it all the way to 30, but there's just no chance for Nexa. At Astralis, they've done it yet again. But